Hey guys, what is going on? It's Brian with you from the Game Common, and we are doing a channel update. It has been quite a while since we've done a channel update, and there's going to be quite a few new things coming on this channel, and so I kind of wanted to do another channel update and kind of give you guys a heads up on what's coming down the pipe. One of the things that will be coming down the pipe is Project Zomboid, which you're looking at right now. I'm not going to get into that right now, though. First, I want to talk about RimWorld. RimWorld is officially coming to an end, or at least this season is coming to an end tomorrow. I've been very much enjoying the game. We've done like 100 something videos on RimWorld, so I've been very much enjoying it despite, having played it so much. I'm the kind of guy who doesn't like to play games for too long before I get kind of bored with them, but RimWorld, for whatever reason, has held my attention, and in fact, the last couple episodes were probably some of my favorite episodes. So anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed that series. It's been a lot of fun to record, and we're definitely going to be doing more RimWorld in the future, but what we're waiting for is the 15th of July. Hold up, I need to eat some food. Did I actually bring food with me? I don't know if I brought food with me. I didn't bring food with me, and we're really far from home. Aw, crap. Oh, chips. Woo, eat them all. Let's head home. Where were we? We were talking about RimWorld. Yeah, so tomorrow's episode's going to be a little bit shorter. What was really weird is I ended up recording an episode. It was about 11 minutes long. It wasn't super long. And then I went to stop the recording and realized I apparently didn't hit record, which is really weird because I'm not like that. So anyways, tomorrow's episode's only like 6 minutes because I basically decided to do things a little quicker. I'm trying not to spoil it. Although, if you've been following my series, it's going to be pretty obvious what's going to happen. But anyways, I appreciate all the support on that series. Man, I've had a ton of people comment it, and stuff like that, and so I'm very appreciative for all you guys who've watched that series. Like I said, we'll be coming back with it July 15th when they come out with the new update, although it won't be July 15th, because unfortunately, on July 15th, I will be on vacation. Next month, I will be going on a pretty lengthy vacation, about 13 days or so. Me and my wife are headed out of town. So unfortunately, that means I'm trying to ration my videos a little bit. So my original plan was kind of to release tomorrow's video with today's video, just like, hey, it's only 6 minutes, but you're going to have to forgive me just because I'm trying to ration videos. So it's a shorter video, but it's fun, and you get to see some new things that you've never seen before, unless, well, at least if you've been watching my RimWorld. If you played it yourself or you watched someone else, you might have already seen it, but whatever. We're moving on. So next thing I want to talk about is Prison Architect. So in the interim, while we have no RimWorld, we're going to be playing some more Prison Architect. I've been wanting to do more Prison Architect for quite a while now. Even with all my Paradox games, all my new Paradox games I've been doing recently, Prison Architect's been probably the second most popular series on my channel. And I've been wanting to do it again just because I've kind of getting the Prison Architect itch. And so I was waiting till the end of the month to see if they came out with another update, because the last few months, they've literally had an update like on the 25th through 27th of every month. So I'm like, all right, surely at the end of this month they'll have one too. Unfortunately, it seems like they don't actually have one, which is kind of depressing. But, whoa, hi, Mr. Zombie. I did not see you there. You die, and you die. You guys got anything on me? Nah. All right. So like I said, I've been wanting to do it for a while. Since there's no update, or since there's really no new content, there's a little bit of content. I think there's one update since we played last, but nothing major. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a modded version of the game. The particular mod that I'm looking at right now is like this chaos mod. I'm not entirely sure of the name, but essentially what it does is it makes all the prisoners go a lot more crazy. So they're much more likely to riot, they're much more likely to kill each other, they're much more likely to attack your guards. And in return, your guards, I guess, are a little stronger, and you get more money to start with as well. So it sounds really entertaining, and I can't wait to do it. I think it's going to be freaking chaotic as heck, and so I'm definitely all for it. So that's something we're definitely going to be picking up. Sorry, I want to grab all this stuff first while I'm thinking. So it's definitely something that we're going to be picking up, and I can't wait to do. So definitely be looking for that. That should be starting Friday afternoon, depending on where you are, evening. It just, I guess, depends on what part of the country you're in, or what part of the world, rather. Let's go ahead and grab. You know what I've never had to actually do in this game so far is drink water. Whoopsie. Which is kind of weird, because I've been a couple days alive now. What are my stats? Where are my character stats? It's been a while since, where did I find that? It was here, was it? Aha! We have killed 64 zombies and we survived for 2 days and 4 hours. Woohoo! Anyways, so be looking for Prison Architect. That'll be Friday. I'm excited about that. In addition to all that, Steam Summer Sale has been on, and so there's a couple things I've been picking up. One of the things I picked up was the XCOM Reinforcement Pack. Oh, speaking of water. Nope, I'm hot. All right, well, we're going to have to take our clothes off. Make this video not safe for work. Where's my... Why I can't... Oh, there it is. I can't click things. We want to take our skirt off, and we want to take our blouse off. Oh, yeah. Anyways, so with the Steam Summer Sale, one of the things I picked up was the XCOM Reinforcement Pack. It was pretty cheap, and I very much love XCOM. And so when the newest DLC comes out, the third DLC, the Shen's Last Gift, I think is what it's called, we'll be going ahead and hopping back into that game, probably doing another series. I got to practice a little more, though, on it. I've been playing it a little bit in my free time recently, and have been getting my butt kicked. I did one mission where it was like the third mission in, and the game was like, yeah, you're gonna die, and they basically completely screwed me over. Like, they put a civilian, like, they started me on a roof, and they put a civilian, like, right below me as soon as I hopped off, so I immediately got spotted, and I was like, really, game? And then I had, like, 2 waves spawn at once, and I was just like, really, game? But anyways... That's neither here or there. So be looking for that. That'll be later in July, probably when I get back from vacation, sometime, after July 20th or so. In addition to that, we have a couple new series that are starting up. One of them is the game you're currently looking at right now, Project Zomboid. This is a game I've been looking at for years now. This has been on my, I think I saw it was on my wish list since like June 2014, so like 2 years I've been waiting for this game, or I've been wanting this game. I finally decided to make the plunge. It was finally cheap enough that I was like, all right, fine, let's do it. So it's on sale right now if you go pick it up on Steam. But anyways, I'm looking forward to this game. What I think is going to fit really well with our channel right now and what we're looking for is I'm looking for kind of a filler series until RimWorld comes back, and I think this will fit well because this game isn't about beating it. In fact, you can never beat the game as far as I know. It's about how long you can survive before you die. And so I think it's going to fit well because we'll die, I'm sure, a couple times. And then, RimWorld will be here and we might switch over. It depends on how popular, I guess, this series is, whether or not we stay with it or we switch back. Or well, I mean, we're going to play RimWorld no matter what. I guess whether we keep this series going as well. So this is my humble abode, by the way. This is my home that I started in that I decided to make my own. I guess I can just close the door that way. That's probably a little easier. I have all the windows curtains so none of the zombies can see me in. So it's really kind of dark inside, but whatever. Don't we have power? Can I turn light switches on? I guess lights are on right now. I don't know how that works. I'm not that familiar with the game. So anyways, this game's going to be coming around, so be definitely checking this game out. I'm carrying a heavy load, so I guess I should dump that stuff. Let's come over here and go inventory, and let's just drop it. Man, see, both my refrigerator and freezer are filled. So let's go to the neighbor's house, huh? Close the door. All right, cool. So, in addition to that, we're also going to be playing some Stardew Valley. This is another game that I've been really wanting to play since it came out. Huge Harvest Moon fan. It was also on sale, so I picked it up. So, we're going to be starting that series as well. So, you might be asking yourself, how are we going to be playing all these series? There's no way that... let's go ahead and read this, because I'm kind of bored. You may be asking yourself, how are we going to play all these series? Are we going to have like 5 episodes a day? Well, no, not exactly. Not at least while I'm building up for vacation. Because like I said, since I'm going on vacation and everything, I'm trying to ration my videos. So we'll be doing 2 videos a day. Unfortunately, what that means, and I don't think there's a zombie in here unless one wandered in here. Oh, one did wander in here. Hi, sir. Die. I've lost my train of thought. Let's close this door, by the way. I don't want to be hopped in on. We were talking about, I was talking about a rotation. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be kind of rotating our series around a little bit. Since we just have so much to do, what'll end up happening is we'll be doing like maybe Prison Architect one day, and then Project Zomboid the next day, then maybe Stardew Valley the next day, or something like that. I'll set up some kind of nice rotation going, so we can get all the videos. It just won't be on a daily basis. And the reason I'm doing that, I didn't actually want to put all my water over there. The reason I'm doing that is simply because lack of really, I'm just not going to have a lot of time to record over the next couple weeks before I go on vacation. So even though I have a pretty big backlog on some of the Paradox games right now, still, I really don't have the time to record a bunch more. So unfortunately, that means we're going to have to ration a little bit. And also, we're going to kind of see how it works out. Because, even doing like 3-4 series there, I was doing like 4 series for like a week or so. I don't know. My channel didn't like grow all that much. So I don't know if that's really even worth it. I guess it's probably just better to make a couple series good or something. I don't know. So let me know how you guys like it, especially when I'm on vacation. I should be responding to YouTube and stuff like that. But if you hate it and you absolutely want to see like X series every single day, well, let me know. I know how I watch YouTube when I'm watching like the YouTubers I pay attention to. I very much like enjoy watching them every single day. So I guess that's about all I have for this video. I appreciate all the support. Oh, Paradox games. I wanted to talk about them. We're probably not going to be playing as much Paradox games in the future. What I'll probably just be doing is rationing them, like I said, and definitely keeping them on a rotation even when we come back from vacation. Mostly, they hadn't been doing all that well on my channel. They just hadn't got a lot of views, and I can understand. They're a bit complex, and quite frankly, there's already a lot of players out there who are a lot of YouTubers out there who are playing the Paradox games. So there's just not that large section of a pie, I guess, to play. So that's why I'm kind of going back a little more indie right now. So we're going to be playing a lot of indie games over the next couple months and see how that does, because I'm always still trying to grow the channel. We hadn't really grown all that much recently. It was funny is we hit like 200 really quickly. Like we went from 0 to 50 like in 5 months. We went from like 50 to 100 in like 3 months, something like that. And then we went from like 100 to 150 in like 5 weeks, and then from 150 to 200 in like 3 weeks. And it was like, oh my gosh, and I was getting so excited and whatnot. And then it was like, awesome, and we got some Paradox games coming, and yeah, things are gonna be great. And then we've kind of stalled a little bit recently, so whatever. I'm not like too hurt about it. It is what it is. I'm not rushing anything. I very much enjoy it. I think it's freaking cool. Like looking at the stats, and it's like episode like 71 of RimWorld and has like 31 views, and I'm like, wow, there's actually 31 people who watched that video. That makes me feel good about myself. So all the comments I get from you guys, like I get a ton of awesome comments from you guys, and man, that really makes my day. I have to say, like after a long hard day at work, sometimes you come home and you just don't really want to record, and so to see like comments like that, positive reinforcement, is just wonderful. And for the people who haven't been so positive, who've been like, hey, stupid, go do this, like that's been helpful too. There's been a lot of helpful comments too that like I don't take things personally for the most part. I'm pretty good at that. Like, hey, I'm not the best, like I'm not the best player ever, but I think I'm pretty dang good at when it comes to games. But anyways, once again, I'm rambling now, so I think I'm gonna call this a video. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Be looking for Project Zomboid really soon. Be looking for more Prison Architects soon. Be looking for Stardew Valley soon. And I hope you enjoyed the last episode of RimWorld. And you know what? I will see you guys later. Bye.